Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, the beast from the east didn't stop these overwintering broad beans from growing. I've had 2 pickings and now it's time to clear the area and pick the rest of the crop, mainly because I'm running short of water and we may as well get the beans while they're in good condition. So let's have a look at what we got. Well, the sun's out now and it's going to be quite warm. This is why I'm picking the beans now. I can sit in the house watching catching up on videos, and that's quite a nice little haul there. Just wanted to show you this. Basically, on a 4-year rotation, the beans take nitrogen out of the air and leave it in the ground, so all these roots stay in the ground. This is the Sawsky squash, South African gem squash. Hopefully that will take off now, but this area will have the cabbages next year, and the cabbages will feed off the nitrogen that will be released over the winter. The celery will now appreciate the light coming from this direction, that is south, so they should now draw this way and uphill instead of being dragged that way looking for sunlight in the afternoon. Right, let's have a look at the peas. These are aldermen from the farm at the allotment shop, and most of them now have filled out nicely, so I'm going to strip the lot. They had a good water last night, so hopefully they will have took in that moisture and be nice, sweet and moist. So let's get cracking. Yum yum. Now this is my first picking of beans, and we've got 1 or 2 that haven't really formed, but who in the past has turned the back on the peas for 1 day and then ended up with them all going hard, dry and horrible. So this is my first picking and I'm getting them now. I was going to do both rows, but it's getting very, very warm now. All the good peas have been taken off. These aren't wasted because before they get there's too much sun on them, they're all going into the compost bin. There look a lot there, but by the time they've been shelled there won't be a lot, but by gum they'll be the tastiest peas that we have. And as with the broad beans, I cut these off, the roots stay in the ground, and that leaves the nitrogen for the cabbages later on in the year as I get them planted. So let's get these into the compost bin to join the broad beans. With having the lid on, it keeps all the moisture in. All the moisture drops to the bottom, comes out the other end, and I have been topping this up with some grass cuttings, etc. I haven't got any grass myself, but local people do cut it and dump it in the hedge, and I'll go with me wheelbarrow like a little sad person. A lot of the leaves and nettles, but by just putting some grass on top, it just holds it down, rots it nicely, stops it drying out before it rots down. So let's have a look at the harvest. There's the broad beans, there's the potatoes from an earlier video, and the peas. So now it's getting far too hot outside to mess about on the allotment. Everything's been watered last night. I'm going to just give the peas a good watering now while they're out of the sunlight in the shade, and they'll take all that goodness in, and I'll harvest those tomorrow, and that will open up this area so that the beans, which you can see now, are now way above the top. I've got to tie them in, and then all the buckets can come here. Just get the plot tidy. Weeds, everything's a mess, but my busy time of the year, so I do what I can. Happy gardening to you all. Thank you very much everyone for your kind words, comments, continued support. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and please comment. It's the 30th of June today. I've done a few videos today, so you might not get to see this till midweek at the beginning of July. Till next time, my friends, ta-ra for now.